I feel so out of place not making PK videos with all these new weapons. I feel like I could, but I just, ugh. So I'll try to make the videos that not many people are making, if any people are making, and that's just testing out some of the weapons and some of the new skilling items and basically use them for what they're supposed to be used for, I guess. Today we're going to be testing out the new Dragon Harpoon, which came with the new Old School Escape Raids dungeons, the Chambers of Zarek. So it's both a weapon, which requires 60 attack to wield, obviously, since it's a dragon weapon, and it's also a fishing tool. That's why it's a harpoon. It's used to catch fish. It actually requires 75 fishing to use the Dragon Harpoon, so a pretty high requirement for that. So you can use it to catch tuna, swordfish, and sharks, and when fishing sharks, it gives the person using it a 20% faster catch rate. I'm going to test it versus the regular harpoon. I'm going to be testing both for 2 hours just to see what kind of lutations I get when fishing sharks at the fishing guild. So I'll be doing 2 hours with the regular harpoon and 2 hours with the new Dragon Harpoon. Now, a couple things about the Dragon Harpoon. It has a special attack, which you can get a +3 boost to your fishing. So I currently am 91 fishing. I'll be fishing the sharks with 91. However, the upgrade, I guess, with the Dragon Harpoon is that technically I'll be fishing with 94 for certain periods of time since I can use that special attack, which is pretty useful. Just like with the other dragon scaling weapons, you can combine a smoldering stone with the Dragon Harpoon to create an infernal harpoon, which requires 85 cooking. You cannot boost to do that, and this process cannot be undone, obviously. Now, basically what happens with the infernal harpoon is that it grants the player a 1 in 3 chance to basically eat the fish for cooking experienced while you're fishing it. It is able to consume 5,000 fish before degrading, and then it requires another smoldering stone or Dragon Harpoon to charge it. Don't really recommend doing this though, since you're technically going to be losing profit off of this, and with how expensive the Dragon Harpoon is at the moment, don't really see why it'd be worth it. It's probably much faster just cooking them yourselves than just catching. If you have 91 fishing, you probably have a high cooking level anyway, so don't really see the point of it. But again, you do you, boo. Alright, so let's get into the results. So basically an hour I fished with the regular harpoon, and then an hour I fished with the Dragon Harpoon. So just on and off, just to mix it up a little bit. So the first hour I fished 117 raw sharks with the regular harpoon, and then in the third hour I fished 110 raw sharks with the regular harpoon. So that totals 227 raw sharks pretty much in the 2 hours I fished with the regular harpoon. If we move to the Dragon Harpoon, in the first hour I fished 142 raw sharks, and then the second hour I fished 135 raw sharks, which totals 277 raw sharks, which means I fished 50 more raw sharks than with the regular harpoon. By the way, what happened to raw sharks? They're like under 1k now. I thought they were 1.4k the other week. Anyways, so in terms of profit, as I mentioned, I fished 50 more raw sharks than I did with the regular harpoon, which means since they're about 1k right now, I fish an extra like 50k per hour doing this. So extra 50 raw sharks means about extra 50k per hour. So one thing that I checked was how long it takes to fish an inventory with a regular harpoon versus the Dragon Harpoon. And with the regular harpoon at 91 fishing, I was able to fish my first inventory in 15 minutes, pretty much almost exactly. It was like 14 minutes, 58 seconds or something like that. And then my first inventory with the Dragon Harpoon was 10 minutes and 47 seconds. So almost 5 minutes faster, which is pretty significant. Again, these results shouldn't really be a surprise to anybody. A dragon weapon should always be better than the regular weapon, but I want to test it out with my fishing level, especially since I don't fish sharks that often, and I wanted to sort of make this video for a reference for people to use in case they are looking to see what kind of rates they could be getting at my fishing level, or really how many more sharks they could be fishing per hour at their level with the new Dragon Harpoon. The Dragon Harpoon is currently going for about 21 mil in the Grand Exchange on January 10th, 2017. So if you're watching this video like 6 months later, it probably is going to be a bit cheaper. I don't see it staying at 21 mil. I see it dropping to probably below 5 mil or so. I actually could see it just going to the same price as, let's say, the Dragon Pickaxe, which is also a pretty rare drop. But again, don't think the Dragon Harpoon is going to stay in the double digits for long. It'll probably drop down to single digits to like 5-6 mil, I'd say, in the next few months. Don't really know, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and a comment. Again, nothing special this video, just wanted to test something out and figured I'd share my results with you guys. And for those of you who are interested in, you know, the, I guess, extra increase of loot of the raw sharks from the Dragon Harpoon, then here you go. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Special video up tomorrow. Finally got my first raids loot, and I am going to test something out, which I think you guys will definitely like. Thank you guys all for watching. Hope to see you next time. Have a good one, and peace.